Hey guys, it's your girl Leslie, and welcome to my channel.
Come with me, and you'll be
So hey guys, it's been a little bit. I'm currently in the middle of doing my online work and kind of annoyed of my not my English teacher. I apologize, she's the best. My sorry, my algebra teacher, because she does not like to post assignments early, and I like to get my assignments really early done so I don't have to do anything for a long time. I just can end school early and point period. um and I know you're thinking like, well, maybe she wants to, well, she can help, but she can post the assignment early so we know what we're at least doing, and then we can do all that. She's annoying and she's just not letting us be her best. Oh my gosh, I like doing work early. Ugh. Well, anyways, I've already got most of the hours done, so I don't have to really do much. Because after this hour, it's fifth hour, and that's where she's at. And then after that, I get to skip an hour because I already did the work. And then seventh hour, I'm not honestly sure if we're not gonna get any assignments because the teacher said we won't be able to do any Google Meets for a couple days because something happened and etc. So I don't know how that's gonna go, honestly. I'm closely losing my sanity, maybe. I'm not honestly sure. Don't really want to do anything, but I am. I already got my nails done, as you can see from the picture. If it even pops up, if it doesn't, I'm so sorry. And yeah, it's just been kind of like a chillax day. It hasn't been, like crazy or bad or anything. It's just been relaxation, I guess, if that makes honestly sense. It's just it's just relaxing. I've also, oh my gosh, I gotta tell you guys this because you know what, I love you guys, and I want to tell you guys about this. I do. So I have an idea. So if you guys remember, if you actually watched my video through and through, last video I think about Jeff the Killer X Reader or something like that, or yandere, something like that. I mentioned about me having a slime business. Well, I'm planning on probably changing that because honestly, I just don't feel inspired to do it really much anymore, and it's getting kind of annoying to do it a little bit. Because slime isn't really starting to be my thing to do anymore, but I do have an idea, and it's actually it's good for the planet and everything. So, have you guys ever seen recycled paper? No? Have you even heard of it? Maybe no? Yes? I'll explain it either way. So basically, recycled paper is whenever you grab old paper or cardboard, basically old paper like homework or anything you absolutely hate, want to destroy, and you just yeet it into the trash can. Well, that's here, same here, until I discovered recycled paper. And I'm having an idea of starting a business where basically I recycle paper and turn it into like a journal, which I use resin and recycled paper. So it's like a recycling business. And you know what? I just I just hope like I get this business started maybe. It's my baby thing. I already made a complete list for it. And here's the video basically showing you guys a little bit of the list and all that stuff, but there you go. Hey everyone, so I would like to talk about something real quick. So I have a business, and it is my old slime business, and I really do not feel inspired to continue it anymore, but I would still like to do something that makes money, and I'm really good at it, or I'm wanting to get good at it, or I'm just interested and it looks like fun to do. So I have an idea. I already did all my research for it and watched plenty of TikTok videos and everything. Basically a DIY kind of journal recycling type of business. Basically make a new paper out of recycled, on a recycled paper, and make a resin, cover and everything like that. I really wanted to talk about it, and I was wondering about your opinions on if I should do it or not. I'm still gonna do it either way. If you guys know how to use resin or anything, that'd be very helpful. Okay, I'm guessing you're back from the video. Actually watched the whole thing. Yay! But yeah, that's what it basically is about. If you want like more things, just let me know, more details or whatever. I'll put a link in the description of basically a simple video, a TikTok video explaining it, and a YouTube video just in case if you guys do not have TikTok. So you're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, that's what I basically kind of want to do. If you guys know how to use resin or anything, or know a little bit about recycling paper, please absolutely let me know to 100. Please in the comments, send a link, anything. That would be very, 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 very helpful. Yes, I already do know I'm supposed to wear a mask and gloves to protect myself because I'm dealing with chemicals. I gotcha. I put that sheet on the list. Don't worry. But anyways, let's get into this story because we should be already getting into this story. Anyways, microphone out. Okay, Yandere, Darklink X, Reader X Yandere, binge around. Gosh darn, this is long. There's about 2 parts to this. I've already checked my little goblins. I've already checked my dearie dears. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys will be too interested in this one. Personally, I'll take this as a meh type of story. So let me know if you like it or not. Probably because I think this is the only type that has like about 2 people. I think so. Hopefully. Anyways, let's get this started. Your point of view. Ah, weekend. The best thing ever. I smiled to myself, playing a video game in my computer. I yawned and took a sip of my drink and licked my lips. That's when I got a call from my grandmother from Skype. I smiled and answered, "Hey, Grandma!" "Hello, Ryan. I missed you, dearie. How have you been, my child?" "My parents died in a car accident. I live alone and my grandmother lives in another country. But everything's okay. I can take care of myself. And I got through depression." "Everything's great, Grandma. It can get boring here since I live alone here." "I miss you." "Aw, I miss you too. Anyways, I have to go. Your grandfather won't leave me alone if I don't make him his favorite food." I giggled. "Okay, see you." "Bye, Ryan. Take care. We love you, baby." "Love you too." And we closed the phone call. I gave a sigh. Well, seems like I'm alone again. But hey, at least I have my video games. I smiled to myself and continued to play what I was playing. Before I could press any button, the game crashed. Seriously? I groaned and tried to fix it, but there was no use. I gave a frustrated sigh and closed the game. Whatever, I'm not up for video games. Huh? The game started again normally. I just stared at it. Weird. And, well, I continued playing it. The game continued normally, but that's when I spotted a strange character in front of my character. Yeah, I know. It looked like Link? But what does Link have to do in this game? This is not Legend of Zelda. I gave a closer look to this pink character just to find out that he doesn't really look like Link. His eyes, they were black and bloody. Wait, could it be Ben drowned? My eyes widened in shock. What the hell? I pressed the computer's buttons to get closer to Ben, but the computer went off. Okay, what the hell is happening? I yelled to myself. I tried to turn the computer on, but when I did, I saw him. "Hello there. Happy to see me?" Ha- uh, Ben John himself was right inside my computer, staring directly at me. I stared at him with wide eyes. He smacked out my state and pulled his hand out of my computer and grabbed my shirt, dragging me inside the screen. No. I tried to let him take I tried not to let him take me, but failed miserably. I opened my eyes to find myself in a white void. What? Where am I? Ah, don't worry about it. I took you here. He gave a lazy smile. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I took a step back and stared at him. What do you want, been drowned? I stared at him to show him. Okay, yeah, misspelled. I was like, huh? To show him that I'm not afraid. He smirked and disappeared. What? Before I could take notice, he was right behind me and grabbed me, pulling me closer to him. Oh, so do you know me then? YN? Your middle name, whatever, I don't know your middle name. PP. How do you? My eyes widened when he bit my neck, leaving a bloody mark. I took all my force to push him away and placed my palm on the mark. What was that for? Oh, that? Just a mark, so it'll always remind you for who you belong to. I gave a confused look. What do you want from me? You. Dun dun dun. He started taking steps forward, a huge smirk playing on his lips. I tried to step behind, but thanks to my clumsiness, I fell and hurt my ankle. Air. I stared with horror at I stared with horror to his face. But that's when he groaned and fell to his side. I blinked in confusion, but that's when I looked in front of me. My eyes widened again. Dark Link? He came to save me? He looked at me with those red eyes of his before he started a fight with Ben. You shouldn't have done that, darky, Ben growled. Hey, nice to meet you too, shorty. I already told you. She was mine from the very beginning. It seems like you didn't listen to me and came here anyway. The fighting continued. I kind of wanted Darkling to win, since I thought that maybe he would help me out of here, or perhaps he would try to kill me. Ugh, my head spins a little bit. Yours? Pff, what a joke. She isn't any part of your property. Oh yeah? Well, I even marked her before you did. My vision began to blur as I closed my eyes and felt like fainting. But someone caught me. I closed my eyes a little bit to see someone smile. He said something that I couldn't hear before drifting into darkness. I slowly opened my eyes. Why am I so tired? I felt a pain hit me on my neck and I placed my hand there to touch a bandage. Oh yeah, I remember. Darkling appeared after Ben marked me, and what happened then? I cannot remember. I looked around I looked around me to find myself in a beautiful black bedroom. Ooh, that actually looks really cool to sleep in. No cap. I slowly got up and rubbed my head. I heard the door open and saw a dark Link. He approached me with a smile. Oh, you're awake, princess. What happened? I said with a dry throat. He gave me a quick glass of water. You see, I saved you on time. That mark Ben left on your neck made you feel like this. And luckily, I had, I had the chance to steal you away. Steal me away? He ignored my question and took his hat off and then bowed, then took my hand and kissed it. Oh my god, that got me confusion. My name is Dark Link. My name is Dark Link, but just call me Dark. I blushed a little bit. Nice to meet you, Dark. Pleasure to meet you as well, YN. I asked, I wanted to ask how he knew my name, but the words wouldn't just come out. Um, am I safe here? Where am I? May I go home? He chuckled at my questions. Don't worry, you're in my castle, but I'm afraid you cannot return. It'll be too dangerous, especially for such a young and pretty lady like you. He gave a flirty smile. I blushed many shades of red/pink, which he found it amusing and gave a light chuckle. However, there is no need for you to be afraid, my princess, because I'm here to protect you. Your one and only prince and guardian, he said in a gentle yet dark voice which made my heart melt. I blushed even more, trying to hide the fact that he made me feel flattered. But he took notice and chuckled. He cupped my cheeks with his hands and placed a kiss on my forehead. You need to rest now, princess. I'll see you later. This was the last thing he told me before leaving my room, leaving me to my own thoughts. Tee hee hee hee, oh my gosh. Roar. So this is the Dark Link ending. I am guessing, I guess, author says that there's another one. Well, there is, I think. Give me 1 second, I shall go to it. Continuing, Ben Drown ending, your point of view. I sat on the bed and took some time to think. It was nice being home, but it would get boring and lonely. Maybe that's how Ben feels. Is there a chance that he feels lonely? So he wanted to have someone? I mean, don't blame him. I would accept keeping him company if he wasn't like, hey bitch, get in here now, and drag me inside the computer. But still, I think he's lonely. Maybe the same goes to Dark. But something tells me that I should return back with Ben. He wasn't looking like the bad guy, okay? That's a lie. He did look like a bad guy, but not at least in my sight. But should I go back? Oh, whatever. I need to rest anyway. I laid on the bed and closed my eyes. Ben's face popped into my mind. How can I go to sleep when pictures of him appear in my mind all the time? Jesus! I felt something poke my shoulder. I turned only to be met with Ben's face. Hello, Ian. I hope you don't mind me taking you away from Darky, do ya? Cool. Without any word, he grabbed me and teleported me back to the white world. White void. Whoopsie. Ben smirked evilly at me. So, how about finishing what we started? You're alone, aren't you? What? He tensed at the sudden question. Pfft. Yeah, but I don't care. After all, you're here now. He started approaching me wearing a smirk. I wasn't gonna give up. I know how you feel. Lonely. That's what I feel, too. I'm kinda glad you came to take me. It was boring to be back at home anyway. He looked at me in confusion. In other words, I started approaching him. He just stared at me. I think that it would be nice if you would keep me company. Some company. I couldn't help but think about you at that castle. You were the reason I couldn't sleep. No one's point of view. He didn't show it, but he was touched by her words. He felt that she was the only one who could see right through him. She understood him. He started to feel he started falling deeper in love with her. Heck, he didn't even realize there were tears running down his cheeks. She walked closer to him and put her hand on his cheek. His eyes widened a bit. He slowly touched their hand that was placed on his cheek and rested his head on it. It was the first time he felt something. They hugged him gently. Has he ever got hugged before? He couldn't remember. Not that it mattered anyway. He hugged back and buried his face in the crook of their neck. It's alright, Ben. I know how you feel. But it's fine. I'm here for you, okay? He pulled his head back away from their neck and stared at the ground, his hair covering his face. He nodded. He couldn't understand. Why did he feel so weak around them? He didn't know, but he needed them. Lion? Yes, Ben? He blushed and crossed his arm. Never think as someone weak or emotional of me, or else I'm gonna have to punish you. He pouted like a child, which Ryan couldn't take seriously. Big mistake. Aw, little Benny is embarrassed. Ryan pinched his cheeks. Ben smirked and grabbed them by their waist, pulling them closer. They squeaked. Oh, you asked for a punishment then. He purred in their ear. I won't disappoint you. I promise. Shit. There you go. Tee hee hee hee. Wait, I think this is. Okay. No. Gosh darn. That was the Ben Drown ending, so you're gonna get some or something like that. I'll leave it to you guys' imaginations because I didn't write it here. Anyways, continuing Dark Link ending, your point of view. I sat on the bed and took some time to think. If I returned home, Ben would probably get me again. I think I'm okay here. Dark seemed strong enough to protect me. Plus, he said he would. Maybe it wouldn't be that bad since I would have some company? It was boring and lonely at home after all. Whatever. I feel too exhausted to think about anything else. I laid on my side and closed my eyes. Wait, why am I thinking of him now? Ugh, whatever. I'll just try to get some sleep. I felt something stroke my cheek gently. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take away my sunshine away. There. And there was a chuckle. In the end, I slowly opened my eyes to see Dark sitting on the bed next to me, stroking my cheek and staring at me lovingly. Oh, you're awake, princess. How was your sleep? I blushed and got up. It was fine. He gave a chuckle. You know, you were so cute in your sleep. I blushed in embarrassment. How long have you been watching me sleep? From the moment you've been calling my name in your sleep. I fully blushed. What? Just kidding. He laughed. Anyway, do you want to go out for a walk? There's such a beautiful place I want to take you to. He smiled at me. I smiled back a bit. Sure. All right, get dressed. He gave me a black dress. I took it. Thank you? I blushed on full when he took off his shirt to show his body. He looked so strong and hot. His body looked perfect. Enjoying the view, my lady? I blushed on full and looked away. No! I wasn't staring. Oh, really? I swore I could see you drooling. Quit with the teasing. Oh, come on. Don't be shy. Now it's your turn to change. Perhaps I can help with that. He smirked and I smacked his head. Ouch. Fine. Go change now. Oh, gosh, that's funny. I fully wore the dress and went to find Dark. He looked at me up and down and smiled. It suits you, you know. I blushed. Shut up and let's get going. I swear I can't stop laughing. Okay, I'm gonna try. He guided, he offered his arm to take, and I just stared at him for a second before accepting it. He guided me outside the castle to see a black horse with red eyes waiting. He jumped on the horse and offered me a hand to help me. I held, I held on his waist, and as soon as I got on the horse, hold on tight. Whoa. Beautiful, right? I stared, I stared, I started walking around and admitted the wonderful flowers. Wow. How did you even... Dark? He grabbed me by my waist and pulled me close to him, his hand lifting my chin up to face him. Now I realized how tall he truly is. My heart was beating out of my chest to the fact I was shaking. He was staring at me with those red eyes of his. He was really attractive. Soon he leaned closer and kissed my lips lovingly and gently. I am sure I was red as a tomato. I was too shy to kiss back. He pulled away and brought my hand to his lips. Will you accept me as your prince? I blushed and smiled, a happy look on my eyes. Yes, my prince. So that's the story. Oh my goodness, how long? Oh my gosh, that wasn't even that long. Surprising, surprising. So, well, that was good, I guess. I mean, now that I read it out loud and to you guys, it actually sounds more interesting to read than it was when I read it by myself at like 3 a.m. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing videos. Stay positive, guys. Stay safe during these times because, coronavirus is still real. And, don't be a Karen. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be any of those types of people. Be a good person. And, don't be a dodo head. No one wants to be a dodo head. Dodo heads. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. And, yeah. If you guys, again, have any advice about resin or how to make recycled paper, I'd really appreciate that. And yes, I did do my research. This is my whole list, completely filled to the brim. I took a screenshot, and then in the bottom part of it, those are links to show me like visual and a whole video how to show me how to do it. And then when I do it for my first time, that's the video I watch. So yeah, I came like ultra prepared for this. Like I did my research to 100 as much as I possibly could. But yeah, guys, I guess bye in peace for now. Whee!